I was exposed to so many complex couples and difficult couples, and some would maybe even say toxic couples, that those vibrations, those tonations seemed very, very familiar. And I started to wonder, where are the good vibrations in terms of couples who are really symbiotic, who are really compatible, who are really harmonious. And started to dream of, a radio station where you would just listen to people who are in good relationships,
Mm-hmm.
who are experience satisfaction, who aren't in constant turmoil and complexity. And I've been looking around and there aren't that many. And interestingly, I have found a few in the psychedelic world. So I'm like,
Uh-huh.
okay, something's here, maybe. I don't know. But
Maybe, yes.
maybe. I don't know. But you look, you either got lucky or you're wise or both. But let's try and
Well,
get into your wisdom.
yeah, the wisdom, if any wisdom is here, it's from hard-earned experience. And one of the things I was teaching is how to assess somebody. I believe we all have our patterns. We tend to be attracted to the same person with a different face throughout our lives. Somebody, would, oh, this person was, didn't watch the same TV shows as me and didn't want kids, so I know I don't want that. So I'm going to look for somebody who watches the shows I watch and wants kids. But it turns out that on a deeper level, that second person is just as wrong as
Mm,
that first person was because it's really a pattern. And we have this unconscious radar that we pick up a ton of information about somebody within 30, 40, 50 seconds of meeting them. And it all flies in under the radar. It's subconscious. And the kind of information we get is the information that tells us whether this person, this Harville Hendrix stuff, if you know his
yeah, I
work,
know who he is. Yeah.
is going to be the person who's going to wound us the same old familiar way
Mm-hmm.
that a caretaker did long ago, with the hopes of healing us this time. And but we pick up that information right off the bat. So I I was, I wouldn't say harmed, but wounded by my mother years ago, and there's a lot to that story. And I tended to pick women who reminded me of her one way or another through the major relationships in my life through my first marriage. And after my first marriage, when I was divorcing, I realized, oh, just like a prayer, I said, please just teach me whatever I have to learn so I don't have to go through this again.
Yeah.
And what I had to learn was how to pick up those signals, how to understand what was flying in under the radar, how to teach myself what my pattern is and get really literate in my pattern. So it got to the point where I could see that type of woman coming a mile away. And I would notice my attraction, but then I would have a choice. Do I go down this road again or do I try something else this time?